Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is another tarot reading to find out more about the future of Donald Trump. And this is going to be a tarot reading, and I'm going to analyze 7 areas of your life and of his life. Your life, he happens to see my video, hey. And below I'm going to put the timestamps, and I'm going to use for these 7 areas of Donald Trump's life seven different tarot decks. So it's going to be a tarot deck for a area of your life, of his life, and it's going to be a reading of 21 cards. So each area is going to be 3 cards, like the past, present, and future. This reading is about the time, it's valid for between 6 months and a year. 6 months and a year, more or less, okay? So then you can tell me, like, you got it wrong, you got it right, you're wonderful, you're fantastic, you're awful, oh my god, you can tell me whatever you want. Just be nice about it, okay? If you'd like your own personal reading, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Usually, the readings that I do, they are written down because I prefer to write it. And yes, I do write in English and in Portuguese. I feel that I have access to more information when I write my reading. So let's start. Donald Trump in the area connected with work. So the tarot deck that I'm using for that area is the Mini Connolly deck, and I'm gonna shuffle in front of you. Shuffle. Work. There's a song. Work. What's that song? It's a group. It's a female band. What? Oh my god. Na. Work. That's a great song. Anyway. How does, the work life, the career looks for Donald Trump? So what can we know about his work life, or what can he know if he happens to see this reading? Please don't sue me, okay? By the way, I'm just reading the cards. I'm not a psychic. I'm not. I'm just reading the cards. So let's see, what does this say about Donald Trump's work life and career for the next 6 to 12 months. And this is going to be past, present, and future. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut, and I'm going to show you past, present, future. Okay, past, present, and future. So past, 5 of Cups, present, Ace of Swords. I'm recording this on the 12th of July 2017. Future, 8 of Swords. Okay, it's like the past is sorry about something. He's really sorry about something. So this could be the most immediate past. It could be like even further than that, but he's really sorry about something. He's sorry, he's sad, he feels like he's lost something important to him. What I'm getting is that he feels sorry that he even, applied? It's not applied to be the president, but even, there's a word, I'm sorry, I apologize, English is not my native language, that even, in Portuguese we say concorrer, so it's not applied, he's sorry that he even put his hat on the ring to become president. That's what I'm thinking, like he's really sorry about it. Like he's in the past, so this is regretful. Even in the past, in the most recent past, he's regretful that he made the bid for the presidency. I'm thinking presidency can be in any other area in terms of his work life, of his career, but I'm thinking the presidency. Now the present the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, I can read this in many different ways. The first thing that I got when I saw this card was war. That's what the first thing that I got. It's like he's moving through by going to war. Or he might be thinking that if he goes to war, if there's some sort of battle, his job will make more sense to him. Maybe he feels more alive when there is battle. Now this could be actual battle, actual conflict, but like a battle of words, so all of those tweets, you know. But I'm thinking war connected with his presidency. Now the present is July, but it could be like the next 3 months. Might also apply as the present, most immediate present, 2 to 3 months, because this reading it's valid for 6 months to 12 months. It depends. Okay. Tarot timing is very fluid. Another way of reading this card is if he goes to any sort of war, I'm feeling that he's gonna win it, because there's the crown of victory on top of this sword. At least right now he's feeling like a winner. It could be that. Right now he's feeling like a winner. Right now there's some sort of clarity in his head, in his mind, concerning his job, concerning what he needs to do. It's like an open path in his mind in terms of what is required out of him as a president. What he needs to do. It's really clear. It's really clear to him. And he's not afraid to go after what he wants. If he feels threatened in any type of way, he's going to defend himself. He's going to attack. He's going to defend himself by attacking. So right now things seem to be clear to him. They might not be clear to everyone else, but to him they're clear. Like, this is what I need to do. And he's gonna be like straightforward. Straightforward. And he's gonna be very honest about what he thinks. He's gonna say it. And his words might provoke a war. There's another way of reading it. I'm sorry to say this. I might be wrong. Okay. In the future, he's feeling trapped with the Eight of Swords. He's feeling trapped in his job, in his work life, in his career. He's feeling how, and then this is between 6 to 12 months. How the heck am I going to get out of this situation? He doesn't want to be there anymore. That's what I'm thinking. Again, I might be wrong. So this is in terms of his work life. I like to use different decks because I want to see if cards keep repeating. If cards keep repeating, it means it's a very strong message to which we must pay attention. Now, the next area of his life is connected with family, and for that area, I'm going to use the mini Rider-Waite. And also, okay, so family, Donald Trump's family, and this could be this is past, present, and future. This is anyone in his family. It's more like close family, but also another way of reading it is the way the family perceives him. Okay? So family for the next 6 to 12 months. What does the future hold for Donald Trump concerning his family? So past, present, and future. I'm going to cut. I'm going to show you past, present, future. Okay, let's see. The 6 of coins, or the 6 of pentacles. Past, present, the Queen of Swords. Future, the 2 of pentacles. Okay, do you know what I got from the Six of Pentacles? The Six of Pentacles is a generosity card, but it's different from the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, it's generosity from the heart. When we give something because we really want to give it, it's out of our heart. It's with true affection, and we don't want anything in return. This is different. This is also the generosity card, the Six of Pentacles, but you want something in return. You give something, but you better get something in return. So, for instance, this guy who's being also generous is a rich guy. He's a merchant, a business guy like Donald Trump. So in this card, he's doing charity and is giving money to these guys, to these people who are kneeling, but he's not doing it out of his heart. This person in this card is doing it to get the appreciation of these people. Oh, he's such a nice guy, such a generous person, because look at all the money that he's giving us. He wants appreciation in return. This is not a generous gift. I'm sorry, this is not true generosity. True generosity comes from the heart, and you don't want anything in return. I'm thinking that maybe in the past, this is how Donald Trump behaved. He gave money, he was really generous towards his family. This is how I see it. But they better give him something in return. So it wasn't just out of his heart. He wants something in return. It could be like the appreciate me because I'm being so generous to you, and look at all the money that I'm giving you, my family. And family, I'm thinking close family, like children, wives and ex-wives. I'm thinking that type of family, the closest family, the one that you deal with every day. Look at all the money that I'm giving. I'm being so generous to you. But they have to kneel at his feet. This is the past, okay? I'm thinking that the same thing happened with his own parents. Maybe his father gave him money, behaved the same way with him when he gave him money, because I think he, got his father helped him in the beginning of his career. I think he did the same thing, his father. I'm just reading the card. I have no idea. I don't know him. Please don't sue me. So I'm thinking that it's like a learned behavior. I'm sorry. A learned behavior. His father behaved like this towards him, like, I'm going to give you this loan or this money or whatever, but you better appreciate me, you better do as I tell you. You need something in return. And that something in return might be admiration, but it might be any other thing. This is the past concerning the family. The present, this is the Queen of Swords. No, I don't know. I think Melania is a Taurus. Yeah, I don't see who's the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords might represent someone. This could be him. Even though he showed up as a woman, as a queen, doesn't matter. It could be him. Why? Because he's a Gemini. Gemini, the Queen of Swords might represent a woman in her late 30s or after the age of 40 from an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, and this person is not emotional, really not emotional at all, is intelligent, sees things in a very long-term range, makes plans for the future. It's like a master strategist, this person. Very intelligent, very smart, street smart, but also book smart. Not emotional, very upfront. And they will cut you with their words. Now, this could be a woman like this in his family. I don't know who. I don't think Melania is like this. I don't think his daughter Ivanka is like this. I think she has a lot of Leo. No. Leos are like generous from the heart. I don't know. I said this could be him, even though it showed up, I'm sorry, as a woman. It could be him. Now, the family could perceive him as someone who cuts with his words, or the family could perceive him to be, I'm sorry to say this, a bit bitchy, like a woman when he's really mad. When he's really, really mad. I'm getting, I will cut you. I will cut you. It could be a woman in his life. Or, I'm getting another thing. He might be saying something like, I will cut you out of the will if you don't obey me. So this is why it showed up as a queen, because this could be the justice. You know, this could be connected with the justice. I'm going to go to my lawyers. The Queen of Swords might be connected with lawyers. And I'm going to cut you out of my will if you don't do as I say. This could be him telling the family. And this is how the family perceives him. Or there could be like a very bitchy woman that belongs to his family, I don't know who, or someone who's really intelligent and really smart, not necessarily bitchy, but really intelligent, really smart, really knows how to plan things out, and someone who was a very good advisor to him. I'm not thinking it's Ivanka, it's someone else, I don't know who. I really don't know who this person is. I just thought Jared. Because Jared is like this androgynous, Jared Kushner, androgynous type of look. It showed up as a woman. I don't understand this. Please don't sue me. In the future, there's the Two of Pentacles. There's some sort of instability concerning the finances of his family. Or there's some sort of instability concerning the finances of a member of his family. Or there's some sort of instability concerning a person within his family. Not necessarily finances, like even mental instability. Or maybe this is how his family is perceiving him, as someone who's really unstable. Like one day he says one thing and he's really happy, the other day he says the opposite and is really miserable. So ups and downs. But honestly, that's already kind of like, still, that's what's happening. Or is someone in his family, someone young, who's behaving like this? One of the younger kids. Or someone in his family. Oh, his family is... I'm sorry. Oh God, I need to eat. Someone in his family is seeing him within a 6 to 12 months as someone who doesn't have money stability or financial stability. They're seeing him as like ups and downs in terms of money. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the next part of his reading, which is the part connected with luck and yearnings, or luck and desires. The deck that I'm gonna use is the Spiral Tarot. So, how's his luck? How is Donald Trump's luck for the next 6 to 12 months? Donald Trump's luck for the next 6 to 12 months. How is his luck going to be? Is he going to feel lucky? Will he fulfill some sort of long-held desire, long-held yearning? How will that part of his life be for Donald Trump? Okay. I'm gonna cut. So, past, present, future. Luck and yearnings. Past, the devil. Present, 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. Ooh. The future Empress. So it starts out as bad. I'm feeling like he's trapped again. In the past, there's some sort of feeling that he's trapped and he has no luck. Now, this card has a positive spin to it. This is the millionaire and the billionaire card, the devil. The devil is connected with lots and lots of money. So, good luck manifested in his life in the past by having access to lots and lots of money. I'm thinking, and according to everything that I've read in the internet, Again, I might be wrong. Please forgive me. I'm a bit biased. I have to tell you. Okay. He might felt lucky, but at the same time trapped, because he had access to lots of money and lots of resources, but that money made him feel trapped. Or it could be that he didn't feel lucky at all, because he was trapped in his negative thinking. And it didn't matter how much resources and financial and how much money he had. He felt trapped in his mind. He felt like he was being controlled by someone else. Oh, he was controlled by someone else. Someone was controlling him in the most, again, maybe recent past, and he felt trapped. And it didn't matter how much money he had. He didn't felt lucky because somebody else was pulling the strings. The present, in terms of luck and long-held wishes. I would say this is a good card. It's the Eight of Pentacles. It's like good luck comes to him when he works hard, I would say. It's like, to me, it's when this card comes out in this area of life, it feels to me like that good fortune and good luck needs to find you working. Do you understand? It will not fall out of the blue. I mean, I'm feeling this is more like an advice to Donald Trump in the present. It's like, you will be extremely lucky if he works hard. You will be able to attract whatever long-held desire he has, or a wish. He might be able to fulfill a wish and a desire if he works hard for it, like 8 hours a day at least, And from all the reports that we have, from the White House, he doesn't seem that type of guy. I'm sorry, I might be wrong, okay? But it's like an advice. The more he works, the more good luck will come to him. Okay. Future. The future looks good because it's the Empress card. It's like you will be lucky within the 6 to 12 months. There's some sort of luck manifesting in his life, and this luck might be connected with money, success, some sort of success. Maybe you will work for it. But it's like it's luck manifests in his life in terms of money. It's how luck in good fortune materializes itself in his life. Now, good luck for all of us is different. For some people, good luck is manifests itself in your love life, in your family life, or in your professional life, in your work area, in your money area. In my life, I'm lucky when it comes to cars. I never had to buy a car. I never had a brand new car, but if I truly need help, if there's some sort of problem concerning transportation, I have help. I always have help in that regard. If there happens to be like some sort of malfunction of my car in the middle of the road, I have help. So that's how luck manifests itself in my life. Imagine that you're always lucky with playing games. You play the lottery and stuff like that, and you keep winning, and it's not really high, but it's good. You might be lucky at that, but you might be really unlucky concerning with connecting in the area of your life connected with cars and transportation. So you really need to go to this, let's say, as an example, interview to get a job, but the car breaks down. You're not going to be lucky because that's not where your luck manifests itself. So you're kind of stuck. But I will be lucky, okay? I will get a ride. Okay. It depends. It's, to me, from person to person, to me, from these cards, it seems like in terms of money, he always has money. Always. And it comes from work, and it comes from lending, it comes from other people. It doesn't matter. He always has money. So there's some sort of abundance manifesting in his life within the next 6 to 12 months. And again, this could be abundance in a different way. His wife might be pregnant as well, because the Empress card is also is connected with fertility. So he might see it as a good thing. If Melania gets pregnant, he might see it as a very good thing. But I'm thinking money. I'm thinking whatever he wants within the 6 to 12 months, he's going to get it. It could be money, it could be anything else, okay? So let's go to the next area of Donald Trump's life, which is the area connected with friendship, past, present, and future. And the tarot that I'm going to use, the deck that I'm going to use is the Mystical Tarot. And, okay, let's see. Behind it's like this, friendship. How does friendship look for Donald Trump for the next 6 to 12 months? 6 to 12 months. Friendship, past, present, and future. Friendship. Okay, I'm gonna cut. Past, present, future. Oops. Past, whoa, the Magician, my favorite card. Present, the Lovers. Both of these cards are connected with Mercury in Gemini, and he's a Gemini sun. In the future, the Four of Wands. He's got a lot of friends. Everything is fine in terms of his friendship. In the past, he had a very clever friend. Oh, he was a very clever friend. Oh, this is the way his friends see him. This is the way he is perceived by his circle of friends. So this could be his friends or the way his friends perceive Donald Trump. Now, in the past, he might have had like a friend who helped him out. A very clever friend, a very flexible friend. A young friend, someone like a natural salesperson, a liar, someone who will say anything to get the approval of the other person. No, this could be a friend that he had who helped him out. A friend who's really fun to be around, flexible, who adapts to everything and everyone. This is my favorite card of the deck. When you start reading tarot, there's always a favorite card, and to me it was always the Magician. The Magician has the ability to manifest whatever he or she wants, in this case he, into physical reality. I always love the Magician, even though I feel that I don't have the qualities of the Magician. It's my favorite card. Now this could be a friend, a very clever friend who helped him out, or this could be the way he is perceived by his friends, as a very clever person, as a natural salesman, as someone who was a liar. I'm sorry to say this, because this is like the negative side of the Magician. He will say whatever it takes, so he could adapt to he has this ability to adapt to the environment. He has this ability to read the environment and say whatever the other person wants to hear. He could be the Magician. And this is connected with Mercury. This is the symbol of Mercury. And Mercury rules Gemini, and he's a Gemini sun. So this could be the way his friends are perceiving him in the past. This is the past card. So the fact that I'm thinking that he manifested, because this card is also connected with the law of attraction, he spoke into being the fact that he was going to become president. I think he said it so much that it became a reality. And I think his friends are really still in the past, and still now, are really impressed and really just surprised. Oh my God, he did it. The present in terms of friendships. There's the Lover's card. Now this could be read in many different ways. Again, this is Gemini and this is Gemini Sun. There could be like a friend is trying to decide how to behave or how to deal with a friend or a group of friends, because the Lover's card is connected with making a decision. Do I decide this? Do I decide that? He's trying to make a decision connected with a friend or a group of friends, or a friend of his, a friend of Donald Trump, or a group of friends of Donald Trump, are trying to make a decision concerning him right now in the present. This is also connected with love. I don't see it that way. I mean, I don't see that he's having like a love affair with a friend. No, I don't see it like that. I see it more as a decision, some sort of decision. But there's like a very strong Gemini energy here. Or it could be that a friend of his is falling in love right now in the present, and he, Donald Trump, is the witness of that love affair of a friend of his. You know, he's the witness of a friend of his, doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, who is finding their soulmate, and he's merely aware of that. Okay, I don't see this being connected with his love life right now. The future kind of tells me the same. It's the Four of Wands. It's happiness concerning friends. His friends are loyal. I mean, happiness, it's success concerning friendship. It's like he can depend on his friends, okay, in the future. Or this is also the marriage card. I don't see him marrying a friend, okay. I see him as being the witness of a friend's happiness in love, and in the future, within the 6 to 12 months, you will be attending a wedding of a friend. That's how I see it. And also his friends are happy with him, but it's more like, in terms of friendship, everything is fine, everything is, and also his friends see him as someone who's really successful, because this is the success card. Or this could be also a decision concerning a marriage, his own marriage, and his friends are seeing Donald Trump as someone who has to make a decision concerning his own marriage. I don't know what type of decision. Okay, now moving on to the next part of the reading, which is connected with love. Love. I'm going to use the Lover's Path Tarot for this part of the reading. So how this is behind Donald Trump's love life for the next 6 to 12 months. Donald Trump's love life for the next 6 to 12 months. This spread that I'm using, it's called the Gypsy spread, which is a 21 card reading. It's the Gypsy spread. So, love life for Donald Trump for the next 6 to 12 months. Okay. So far, it doesn't seem to be repeating cards. Okay. I'm gonna cut. Okay. Past, present, future. Past concerning his love life is the Two of Cups. This is the soulmate card. He was really happy. Now this could be the recent past or much further past, because with the Two of Cups, at some point he found his soulmate. Could be Melania, could be anyone else, but in the past, it's kind of love at first sight, especially for her, for the woman. The woman, because of the thunder or the lightning, it's here on the side, near the side of the woman. And with him, there's like some sort of grief, because there's a cup laying down on his side. So I'm thinking this represents the guy. He felt somehow, how do you say, there's some sort of sorrow connected with his love life. But at least this is the way he, Donald Trump, feels. And he fell in love with a woman. There's a woman who falls in love with him. They both fell in love, but she's like, she doesn't have any type of sorrow in her love life. This is the soulmate card. If found someone in the past, could be Melania, could be anyone else. In this past, there's like a feeling you found already, or either he already had a relationship with his soulmate, or he's still in the relationship with his soulmate. Again, I'm thinking Melania, but I don't know who this is. I really don't know, because this is the past. The present, in terms of love life, Nine of Cups. He's really happy. This is the wish card. This is the wish card. He's really, really happy about his love life. I'm going to read this in a different way, but I'll get to it. The future. The King of Coins. There's stability in his love life. There's stability in his marriage. The King of Coins, to me, it's Zeus. Oh my God, Zeus. Like the leader, of the pantheon. Like the head leader of the gods. The King of Cups represents a guy, showed up as a guy, really rich, pragmatic, realistic, down to earth, who has stability. Now Zeus, unfortunately, as if I read this as the way Zeus was in the myths, Zeus had all sorts of love affairs with all sorts of people, women, mostly women. If I take into consideration the myth, he might be having a love affair within the 6 to 12 months. But if I read this only as King of Coins, I would read this as like being really secure and stable in his love life, and everything is fine. There's no divorce, no anything like that. Like stability in the marriage. If I read these three cards as unified energy, it could be how the other person sees Donald Trump. It could be, I could read this as Melania, okay? And she might feel that she found her soulmate. Could be him, could be Donald Trump. And she's really happy that she married him, and she sees him as a very stable guy in terms of money. In terms of, he's a very secure, financially secure guy with lots of power. And she's happy she married a guy like that. And at some point in her life in the past, she felt like she had found her soulmate. So, honestly, in terms of love life, fine. Again, I'm just reading the cards and I might be wrong. Okay? Okay? I'm not a psychic. I keep saying this. I'm not a psychic. The next part of the reading is connected with plans and goals. What is Donald Trump's plans and goals? And for that part of the reading, I'm using the Pictorial Key Tarot. And let's see, what are Donald Trump's plans and goals? Like past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. Donald Trump's plans and goals and objectives. Past, present, and future. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Okay. I'm going to do this a different way. Past. Sometimes I like to do it like this. I see a card sticking out. Present. Plans in gold. It's Donald Trump. Future. Okay. This one. Past. Oof, the Fool. Present, Six of Swords. Future, Four of Coins. The past, I would say the most recent past, he was ready to initiate a new path in his life. And this card is connected with Uranus, okay? And he has Uranus in Gemini conjunct his Gemini Sun, if I'm not mistaken. So a very Uranian type of energy, which shows up here. The fact that he was elected president of the United States was something completely different, new, and something unexpected also. So in the past, it didn't matter if he was from his point of view, it didn't matter if he was if he would become president or not. He was starting something new regardless. Like, it's on his path. He wanted something new. He wanted something different. It turned out to be the presidency of the United States, but hey. Now, that was his plan. That was his goal, like to reinvent himself and start something try something that he never tried before, with faith that everything would turn out all right. And with the fool doesn't plan out. He didn't plan out this. Okay, this wasn't planned at all. And even if he didn't get the presidency, he would start something entirely new and different. Okay, because that's where his path led him. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to do something different that he never tried before. He had zero fear. The present, what are his plans and goals in the present? The Six of Swords. I think he wants to get out of this job. That's what he wants. That's what I'm thinking. Or he wants to travel more. He wants to, travel around more, or he wants to feel better emotionally, because he's not I would say that because of this card showed up, maybe he's not in a nice head space, and he wants to control himself more emotionally. He wants to heal himself. If he has some sort of health issue, that could be his priority. Maybe he wants to heal some sort of health issue. Maybe that's his plan. Maybe that's his goal. So there's different ways of reading this card. The future. What are his plans and goals for the future within the next 6 to 12 months? The Four of Coins is to keep his money, to build a bigger nest in terms of money. How do you say? It's not nest, and there's an expression. But keep his money, save his money, have more money, anything to do with money. He wants to take control of his money. Also, whatever plan goals that he has for the future, he's very stubborn, or will behave in a very stubborn way, and he will not abandon these plans or these goals. And it has to do with money, it has to do with finances. Now, it could be for his life, or it could be within the presidency. So whatever plans he delineates for himself, he will not abandon them. He will kind of keep on going. He will be very stubborn about them. And these are conservative plans. These are plans connected with a traditional point of view in life. Also, that he wants to save money, he wants to keep money, he wants to control his money. Now, the last part of the reading is a reading where I ask, is higher self? What does the higher self of Donald Trump would like him to know? And the deck that I'm using is, the Fairy Lights Tarot. So what does the higher self of Donald Trump would like Donald Trump to know regarding his past, present, and future? What is the message of the higher self of Donald Trump to Donald Trump and to anyone who might be seeing this? And again, if you'd like your own personal reading, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'll be delighted to work with you. Okay? So Donald Trump's higher self. What is the message of Donald Trump higher self to Donald Trump or to anyone else seeing this concerning the past, present, and future? Okay, I'm going to cut. And this is the past, present, future. The past, the King of Swords, which is him. He was, and he is exactly what he's meant to be. This is the King of Swords. He's a Gemini sun. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. That's what I see in terms of the higher self message to Donald Trump concerning his past. He is on the right path. His past is the way it should have been. He's on the right track. He is on the right track concerning his past. Present, the Queen of Cups. There's love surrounding him. The Queen of Cups might represent a woman in her late 30s or after the age of 40, from a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This could also be Hillary, I don't know. But to me, it's like a woman in his life who loves him unconditionally. So the message right now in the present from his higher self would be, accept the love that people want to give you. There's someone who truly do love him. There's people around him, a female, a woman, who truly do love him, and he should accept the love. This to me is also a healing card. There's some sort of healing connected with there's a woman in his life that might be providing healing to him. This is also an intuition card. I'm thinking he's psychic. I've said this in other readings, but I'm thinking he's psychic. So this could be like a message from his higher self telling him that he should trust his gut feeling, because his gut feeling might be right. But to me, it's love that surrounds him. Those who don't like him all that much, I'm sorry. I'm just reading what I'm seeing. The future, the Ace of Pentacles. There's money coming his way. So that's the message of the higher self to him. There's money coming his way, or there's like a new beginning concerning his work life and his financial life within the 6 to 12 months. And that's it. That is the reading that I have for Donald Trump. If you'd like your own personal reading, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. I do not know him. I don't know anyone associated with him, and I might be wrong, and I'm just reading the cards, okay? I'm not a psychic, okay? Well, bye-bye.